to the black hole. Sing for my soul. Through the black hole. To make myself whole again.
G'day legends, welcome back to the channel. My name's Tony and this is the Mighty Jimny, where I'll be taking you on my West Australian overlanding adventures, all in the JB74 Suzuki Jimny, doing some gear reviews and mods along the way. Today we are down at the beautiful Moor River, a little bit further north of Perth than we're normally going lately. It's about, what, 2.5 hours north of Perth, and we found an absolutely magic spot. So we're going to get this campsite ready. So I've got Pat with me, Shamir's with me, Sam, the other Sam, and Craig. So we've got a decent sized group this time. We're going to get this campfire going, do a bit of a chicken stew with a big hot pot full of coals and whatnot, and we're going to have a great time. So you go get yourself a nice cold beer, we'll do all of the hard work. Enjoy. Alrighty, so we're getting the campsite all nice and set up. Craig's got the fire starting to go. It looks like we've got a little bit of smoke out of there. We've got Sam over here with his fantastic coloured JB74. Sam's the same guy that we did the interview with down at White Hills Beach, wasn't it, mate?
Yeah, White Hills, which is fun.
What do you reckon of this spot?
Good, perfect, different to the beach.
Different to the beach, that's for sure. No, this is a first time at this spot for me as well, and I am pretty bloody happy with it personally. I think it's fantastic. Can you tell me a quick story about your little alarm sticker there?
Oh, well, there is no alarms. It's just a deterrent, as like most stickers on people's doors.
Fantastic.
Or windows at home. So yeah, you know, like hopefully no one steals it. It's bright enough anyway.
Nah, fantastic.
No.
I love it. I love it. No worries. And also, what have we got here in way of setting up for the night? We're running the Kings?
No, yeah, the Kings single swag, and my front runner compactable chair, which is good. Table, the Iron Man awning. Pretty bare basics, and all my stuff in there except me pillow.
Lovely. That's fantastic. All right, we've got the fire. Looks like it's starting to go, which is good because that means that we're going to get some coals going. Now tonight what I'm going to do is make something special for everybody. It's going to be a one-pot chicken stew, and it's going to have some carrots in there, some potatoes in there, some celery in there. It's going to have some chicken. It's going to have some bay leaves. It's going to have some herbs, and it's all going to go in my freshly seasoned camp oven. Now with the camp oven, obviously when you buy these brand new, you've got to season them up. So what you do with that is you make sure it's got a good coat of oil on it, make sure it's got a good wash first, and make sure it's all the preserving oils from the manufacturer off. Then you give it a good coat of oil and you basically bake it in your oven. Now what that will do is actually almost form a bit of a non-stick. Now what I like to do with it is actually use a bit of flavoured oil. So when it comes to cooking later on, you're going to get some really nice flavours come out. Now we've got Pat over here and he's got the Big Daddy Deluxe. Now look at the size of him, he's probably going to need it. How you going, mate?
Yeah, not too bad.
What do you reckon of the spot?
Yeah, it's a pretty nice spot. Didn't bring a camping chair.
No chair?
Yeah.
No pillow?
No pillow. But
I reckon you'll, after a few sherbets, mate, I reckon you'll be happy as Larry. And my main man, Sam.
Hi,
Hi.
happy to be here.
You remember the last trip? It's a little bit less moist.
Yeah, 100%, way less.
Way less moist.
Probably don't even need as much of the awning stuff as we had last time.
No. Look, we've got the awning set up over here, so you can see the 270 set up. Once again, Sam's running the Darchie, and that's going to be quite snug for him and the better half. And hopefully, I'll be able to get the old RS1s set up quite happily here. Now with the RS1, after the little review video that I did, got a little bit of feedback here and there. Some people have complained about the RS1 causing a little bit of extra condensation, especially in the cool weather. So what I'm going to do today is I'm actually going to try and use a couple of moisture absorbers in there, because I did find a little bit of moisture in there. It wasn't heaps, but it was enough that concerned me that maybe in extremely cold weather I'd get lots and lots of condensation in there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw a couple of these bad boys in there. I'll show them later once I'm all set up, and that's going to give me a bit of a gauge on whether or not they work. And I'll just pick them up from Bunnings, so I'll show them a bit later on, and we'll get going. Now I'm going to continue to set up my campsite. I've got the table down, and I've got the chairs out. I've got the swag down. I've just got to set it all up, and then after that I reckon it is going to be time to put a couple of these away. Oh, definitely. All right, nothing bad about a ginger beer. Alrighty, so I've got my Chateau de Tony all set up, ready to go. And like I said before, there are a few things regarding the RS1 which it does cause a bit of concern in regards to the amount of condensation that's being built up there overnight. So what I've done is I've picked up a couple of these little bad boys. Now these like a little baggie full of the silica bead things, and hopefully what that will do is soak up as much moisture as possible during the night. So I'm just going to hang two of these in, one kind of at my feet, one towards my head, and with any luck we'll see how it goes, and in the morning I'll be able to tell you whether or not they work. So yeah, hopefully they do the job. Alrighty guys, so I'm going to start getting the chicken hot pot ready to go at the moment. We've got the campfire going and I can see some absolutely spectacular coals going there. So this is going to be absolutely perfect. I seasoned the camp oven yesterday, so that's ready to go. And now I've got all my ingredients out ready to rumble for the chicken hot pot. Now this is a fairly straightforward kind of recipe, and like all good campfire recipes, you want it to be simple in the first place. Now what I've done is I've got some chicken. Now you want about 1 kilo of chicken depending on how many people you got. If you've only got a couple of you, about half a kilo will do. I've mixed it up between some tenderloins and some thigh fillets. I grabbed a couple of cups of just wholemeal plain flour as well. I just put it in a little baggie at home ready to go. Then I've also got a few mixed vegetables here. So I've got some potatoes, I've got some celery, and I've got some carrots there as well. I've got a little bit of garlic in the jar here, which is an easier way of doing it. I've also got some onions in the back there, and I've got some herbs and stuff like that as well as some chicken stock. So this is all pretty much ready to go. We're just waiting for a few more of those coals to burn up and be ready. So what I'm going to start doing now is I'm going to start slicing up this chicken, and I'm going to start slicing up these vegetables ready to go. What I'll do is I'll throw them into these bowls for now. And then when it's ready to go, what we're going to do is we're going to transfer some of those coals into another little hole that we've dug next to the campfire, ready for that camp oven. That will start the process underneath it, getting it nice and hot. So what I'll do is I'll throw that camp oven directly on top of the fire first, then we'll transfer it over to that cooking hole, and that is going to be sensational, because once it's actually all cooking and ready to go, we're going to start shoveling those coals straight onto the top of that camp oven, and she'll be laughing. So I'm going to do this quickly. I'll quickly dice up all this chicken, I'll dice up all of these vegetables, and this is going to be rough cut, so it's nice and chunky kind of style there. And then once that's all ready to go, we'll concentrate on getting this camp oven going, and she'll be apples. Alright guys, so we've got the campfire going, as you can see, and I've got the camp oven nice and hot. Now Craigie is going to do me a solid here, and he's going to take that camp oven lid off for me, and I'm going to throw the first lot of chicken in. Okay, so that is going to be
Take that bag out.
Absolutely smoking hot in there.
It's even on fire in there.
Right, that's the first lot. And here is the second lot. You can smell that already, that's lovely. Alright, so we're going to cook that chicken, get it all nice and brown, and then I'm going to transfer that out, and then I'm going to get those vegetables going.
Wrap them up in football. Hey?
Alrighty, so now I'm just going to get all of these vegetables up and ready to go. So I've got some spring onion here, and I've got some other vegetables as well. I'm just going to hard chop these, make sure they're nice and chunky. Chicken is almost ready to come out of the pot. So once that comes out, Sam's just taking that off the heat at the moment. Take that off the heat, please, mate. Legend. And transfer all the chicken into this one for me, big boy.
That's quick.
Throw that there. Alright, so while Sam's doing that, I'm going to get the rest of this going. Look at that. That is nice.
That is awesome.
That is very awesome. Alright, cool. I'm going to get this cracking. And she'll be right.
This one too? You're not all going to fill that blue one.
Yeah, fill it up. Fill that one up as well if you need to, mate. Alright, so this is going to take probably another 5 minutes or so. So I'll be back in a moment once this is all chopped up, and we'll get the vegetables going in the camp oven, and then we're going to transfer everything over with coals on top and underneath into the cooking hole, and we're going to leave that for about half an hour to 45 minutes just to stew away, and we are going to eat like kings tonight, I'm telling you, and queens. Alright, enjoy, and we'll crack on. There you go.
Perfect, mate.
Yeah, so
All right, guys, so we've got all of these vegetables in. These are looking fantastic. And what we're just doing here is just mixing these up and just getting them to start going a bit soft. Once they've got a bit soft, I'm going to start transferring the chicken back in. I'm going to put the stock and the herbs in. We're going to get that bad boy on the coals in the cooking hole, and we'll be ready to go. I'll leave that for a while, and we'll be eating good. All right, enjoy, and we'll be back soon.
maybe. I don't know. The mouldy coming out of you. Don't wreck the whole fire.
Yeah, there you go. Sizzle.
All right, guys, so we've got the coals down the bottom. I'm going to be transferring this down in here in a minute. I'm going to throw some water in there, and I'm going to throw my herbs and chicken stock. And once that's all done, we're going to be throwing some coals on top once the lid's on, and she'll be ready to sit there for quite a while. So give me a few moments and we'll get that all going for you. And then well, for the magic of cinema, about 2 seconds for you, but for about an hour for us, and then we'll be eating. All right, enjoy, and we'll see you soon. Alrighty, here goes those coals on top, and they are looking fantastic. You going to throw one more on there for me, big boy?
Yeah.
Look at that. Alright, we're going to leave that to cook for a while, and then with any luck, we're going to have an absolutely fantastic feast going on. Alright, crack on. Alright, so now that we've got the camp oven back out again, what we're going to do is add the flour to the mix. Alright, so I know that you can't see me, but it's pretty dark, so I'm going to have to work with it. So when you're doing this, make sure you knock as many of the coals off the top as you can so you don't get any inside the actual camp oven itself. Just lift it straight up. Move that to the side. Oh wee, look at that. Alright, hold that for me, big boy. There we go. Alright, can we see that? Oh, that is that. What is that noise?
It's a cow.
It's a cow having a fit.
getting
Alright,
fucked.
look at this.
Give them birth.
Look at that. That, my friends, is what you call a hearty chicken stew. Alright, so I'm going to add a little bit of, hold that for me there, Shimon. I'm going to add a little bit of this flour in there. That's just going to thicken up the mix a little. Make sure you don't make it lumpy. Pass me the tongs. I'm just going to mix that through.
Oh, wow. I didn't know the mood did that
I'll
one.
time some.
Hold that again.
Is that a leaf?
Yeah, they're called bay leaves.
Oh.
Bay leaves are the magic ingredient. Alright, that should be enough.
They were made as a prop for the show
There you go.
Baywatch.
Shami's going to,
Give it a shot.
yeah. Alright, Shami's going to do that one. Absolutely fantastic. Look at that.
Oh, it smells good.
It does smell good.
Holy shit.
That's not bad, huh? Hey, who said Uncle Tony can't cook a good feed? Alright. Keep your comments to yourself, thanks, Sam. Alright, so we're going to keep this going. I'm going to try and get my face in here. Alright, we're going to keep this going for a little bit longer, and then we're going to throw it back onto the heat. Let that go for a little bit longer. I think there's a cow having a fit over in the background there somewhere, and that is going to be fantastic. I might even just add a touch more water to that, making sure it's nice and stew-like.
And fuck
Throw
up
that
all
back
of our
on.
Jimny.
Lovely. Alright, we're going to let that stew again for another 5-10 minutes, and then we are...
I would not be surprised if we wake up and
Okay.
see cows everywhere.
Guys, we are ready to rumble. We've got a beautiful full moon out there. We've got a big hot pot here of chicken stew, and this is looking tasty as any meal I've ever cooked before. So we're going to get stuck into this. We're going to grab some bowls, and everyone can come up and grab as much as they like. And we've got a couple of crusty rolls in there, some butter on there. Happy days. All right, we're going to get tucked into a bit of din-dins here. Go grab yourself a cold one, because we're definitely going to throw a few away tonight, and enjoy. Once we've done that, we're probably just a bit of banter around the campfire, a bit of music, and then we're all going to hit the sack probably late, real late. All right, enjoy, crack on, and we'll have a good one. Alright guys, we are having a fine old time here. We've had dinner, everyone's enjoyed the old camp stew, so that's gone down an absolute treat and I'm really happy about that. First time using that particular camp oven, so it worked out well and it's going to be a regular on the show from now on, I think. Look, we're going to probably punch a couple of sherbets, enjoy ourselves a bit, and then probably start really late and go to bed really late. So I'll see you all in the morning, depending on how dusty we feel. And yeah, so enjoy yourselves tonight. We are certainly going to do the same, and we'll catch you in the morning. And by the magic of cinema, that's going to be in about 2.5 seconds. Oh, well, good morning everybody. Most of the crew's still asleep. There's a couple of us up wandering around and cleaning up. It's quite a good night. The weather came through a couple of times, so the place is a little moist, but it's nice and green, which is good, especially this time of year. So what we're going to do now is probably make ourselves a couple of brews here and there, and maybe get some brekkie going. Once everybody's up, we're going to do a good clean up of the campsite, and then we'll be on our way. So yeah, hopefully it'll be all right, but we'll see you on the other side, and we'll see you at the other end of the track. Enjoy. So that's the camping trip done and dusted. We're back out on the track that leads down to the Moor River. So we've had a great night, cooked up some pretty good food, had a few extra sherbets, and yeah, we've all packed up camp, made sure it was all nice and tidy and clean, and we're on our way home. So once again guys, thanks very much for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. There's lots more content coming over the course of the next 6 months, and yeah, so I can't wait to get back out here again in the next available opportunity and start filming some more stuff. I've got a couple of other videos coming in the near future, so stay tuned for those. Enjoy.